Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a review for another awesome kit from the Gundam series, Gundam Age. This is the Gundam Age-3 Orbital. So before we start guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe here on my channel. Thank you and have a nice watching. Okay, so we have here the Gundam Age-3 Orbital from the Gundam Age. So I don't have any idea who's the pilot or anything about this Gundam series, but the first time I saw this kit, it's like, I think it's awesome and cool. So regarding with the engineering or the molding of the plastics, it's very cool, very awesome. But there are some parts that needs to be corrected with stickers. But before that, we have here a 5 shades of plastic color. So we have the red color, the yellow, blue, white, and we have the dark gray on his joints and frames. So where are the stickers? So let's move it forward. So we have here, we have the usual stickers that we have to use. So we have the from the eye, the chest, and this front camera. And then we have also a sticker at the back of his head. And then we have some color correcting stickers from this thrusters on this part of his knees, on his shoulder armor. And then we have here at the back at the thrusters, which is kind of nice. And we have the last one here from below. We have this color correcting stickers from his feet. So far guys, as I can see on this kit, this is the Zeta Gundam of the Gundam Age. So it has a resemblance from Gundam Zeta. He can transform as well. He has this long shield, but I can't see any rifle on this kit. But I guess this shield can become a rifle too. I don't have any idea. So if you have any idea on this kit, just drop the comments on the section below. So for the articulation, we have to remove the backpack and the weapon shield or the shield, so that we can see the glory of this kit. So let's start with the head. So from the head, we have here a ball joint or double ball joint on his head. We have a 360-degree movement from his head. We have this backward and forward movement, and we have a swivel movement from side to side and a movement like that. Then we have here a from his hands, starting from his shoulder armors, we have a movement here on his thrusters. So we have a 360 degree and we have a ball joint on this part. For his armor, we have additional movement on this protective gear of the part of his shoulder armor, a 360 degree movement. On his arms, we have here a 360 movement as well. Then we have a double ball joint on this part of his elbow. A movement from this part of his forearms, which is the store his beam saber. Later on, we'll see the gimmick for this one. And then we have a ball joint from his hands that can move 360 degree and has a slight movement on this part. From his waist, we have here a 360 degree movement. So far so good. It can move freely without his backpack, but if we have the backpack, most probably this kit won't move 360 degrees. So for the ab crunch, we don't have any ab crunch. And then for the backward, that's the least that we can do for the back movement. And then we have here for the side skirts, we have a movement here from there to there, from front and back. and we can move it outwards up to that extent. Same on the left side. For the front skirt, we have here a movement up to that extent. And so far so good. This front skirt don't block the kicks from the front. So we have here a steady we have a steady back skirt here. So there's no movement on this one. Oh, sorry. I guess we have a movement on this one. I forget that there's a articulation on this part of his thrusters or back skirt. And then we have here a movement from his legs. So we have this kicks from the front. You can do it up to that extent, since this part of his knee blocks the movement upward. So we can do that up to that extent. And then for the backward movement, since we can move this backward up to that extent, we can move this legs up to that extent, since this part of his armory keeps on blocking or colliding with the back skirt that we have here. So we have another movement here from the side, a 360-degree movement on his legs. So let's be careful with this one. And then we have here a double jointed knees, like that. As you can see, we have this on this part and on this part. For his feet, we have a movement on this part as well. And for his feet, we have this forward movement up to that extent. And then for the backward, we can do that backward movement. And for this part of his armor at the back, we have that movement also. So we have a minor swivel on this part, since we have the ball joint inside of this feet. And then, are there any additional articulation? Actually, there are no articulation, but there's other gimmick with this kit. So this one can be removed from his torso, he said, and this part of his chest can be removed from its main body. So later on, we'll see what's the gimmick on this Gundam Age Orbital 3. So for the accessories we have here, let's take a look at first with the core lander, or I mean the core fighter. So we have this nice and little core fighter. So a while ago, I mentioned you that there's a gimmick on his head and chest. So this is the gimmick, guys. So we have to remove this part of his head, and we can transform it here, or transfer this head and chest from the back of the core fighter. We have to move this one forward, and from this peg we have to put this one here on that peg here. Put it like that and close it like that. Move this part upward, and there we have this core lander. So later on, we'll see the other transformation for this kit, but as of now, I just show you this, guys, that we have this core lander for the Gundam Age. So we have to put it back here. And then for its purpose, we have to put it at the back. We have to put this one above again, or pointing upwards, and then from this peg again, we have to put it this here inside of this hole. So later on, we'll see the transformation of this kit. And And then there we have it. That's the backpack. So we have here the shield. I guess this is a beam rifle as well. I don't have any idea on this kit, but if you have any idea on the name of this weapon and what other things that it can do, just leave a comments on the section below. So we can move it here like that. There's 3 points of articulation on this one. So we have a joint here, a movement on this part, and on its handle. Nice. So we have here, guys, a 4 pieces of manipulator. So we have a 1 set of holding hand manipulator. Then we have this open hand manipulator as well. There's 1 piece of it. And then we have a closed fist manipulator on the right side. So this part of the manipulators will be sharing on this closed fist hand. So we have to put it like that there. Then second of all, we have here the beam sabers. We have this beam saber and the handle itself. So like what I say a while ago, we have this gimmick from the beam saber's handle. So from his hands, this can turn around 360 degrees. And then we have a slot here. We have to put this beam handle here on this part, so that if ever he wants to use this weapon or to reach out his weapon, he can reach it very slightly like that. Let's put it like that. Hang on a second. Okay, so we have this movement or a nice poseable hands and beam saber on this part, guys. So it's very cool and nice. And then we have here, this is a part of his torso that we can use later on his transformation. So I'll show you guys the transformation after I show you the accessories and the weapons that we have here. So for the last part of it, the accessories, we have here the stand of the Gundam Age Orbital 3. So we have 2 parts of that we can put the Gundam and the core fighter. So we can put the core fighter here as well. But during the transformation, this is the part where we can put Orbital 3 here. And then on this part, we can put the core fighter above. So let's move on with the transformation. So for the transformation, we will going to remove these things first. So let's remove the left and right arm, remove the core fighter, and remove the body itself from his waist and the head and the chest. So this one, we cannot use this one during the transformation, so we have to use this one. So before we transform that, we have this transformation first. So let's put this one again back here. And voila, we have this core fighter. So let's put it here. There's a peg here. There's a 3mm hole that we can put it here. And then we have this part of the torso. So we have another peg here that we can slot into this 2 holes from the side of the ball joint. So let's put it here like that. And then we have to fold his legs like that. So we have to move this front skirt in front of it, and then we have to fold it like that. So slightly, be careful, don't get too excited. So we have that. Then for the feet, we have to move it that way and that way as well. So make sure that both of them are in good condition. Then for his arms, we will going to put it back here from this side of his torso, and then putting back this back, and we have to move this forward like that. So as you can see, guys, we have this angle for his elbow, same on the right side. So make sure that this part of transformation is they're both symmetrical. And then for the last part of transformation, we have make sure that everything goes straight, and then put it like that, and move his handle downwards or outside. From this part of his handle and this peg, we have to put it here. Put it here. Okay, so that's it. That's the transformation for the bird mode of this kit. So from this peg, we have this 3 millimeter hole. So we have to put it here on his butthole. And there it is. We have the core fighter. So we have to move it forward so it won't fall out. And that's it for our review. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy watching this review for the Gundam Age-3 Orbital, and I hope to see you soon on my next video. So before we end, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe here on my channel. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a nice day. Goodbye.